Welcome back from the break, everybody. It's called the Business to Business Network Show. My name is Rex Perry. If you're just turning on your radio on an early Saturday morning, we do high-speed business networking with lots of real estate agents. We do talk about other businesses, and we get a chance to interview different people. Our co-host is
Travis Wicks from Fairway Independent Mortgage. Really excited about our next guest. He's got some great properties, and looking forward to talking about some financing.
And Tom?
Thank you. I'm Tom Noga. I'm with Coldwell Banker Residential Brokerage, the Biltmore office, and I'm glad to be here.
Excellent. And tell us a little bit about, you've had some closings recently. Success breeds success. We want to hear about these.
I did, yeah. Last week I closed on a condo. It was a nice investor opportunity for my buyer. I actually represented the seller and the buyer. And it was in the 12th Street and Bethany area, not too far from my office. And it was a very small condo, fully furnished. There were some challenges with it. It didn't have central air, which was the biggest challenge.
It had like a wall unit.
It had a wall unit, an industrial kind of a wall unit like you'd see in a motel.
Interesting.
And it actually did cool the place, not as efficiently, I think, as a central air unit. But the new owner plans to upgrade that, put a central air unit in it.
Now, how many bedroom, how many bath on that?
Just one bedroom, one bath.
And it was fully furnished. Were they using it as a rental type thing, or what were they doing?
The previous owners were from Canada. They originally bought it as a winter getaway from Canada, and then the last couple of years they had friends from Canada come down and stay in it. So it wasn't a traditional rental, but the new owner, his intention is to use it as an investment property.
And this is going to blow your socks off, people. Tell us what the list price, sell price, and you did both the buyer and the seller. Tell us what you did.
I did both the buyer and the seller, and we listed it at 52.9, which is still, kind of low for anything in the valley right now. But with the challenges, and the seller was very motivated. We ended up making a deal for $40,000 cash, and the buyer paid all closing costs and half the sales commission.
So this is very important. First of all, $40,000. I don't even think you go. What's your?
No, we do. We typically don't like to do anything under $50,000. But if on this particular one, I ran the numbers on, and if you were putting 20% down, and we all know as far as condos, they're not the easiest to finance. You've got to basically look at the HOA and double check, make sure they got enough reserves. You have to look at the occupancy as far as the ratio from investor to owner occupied. But this particular home with HOA and everything at $40,000 purchase price, you're just under $500 a month on that.
$500 a month,
which is incredible.
Now, a furnished winter unit, one bedroom, will rent really well.
On the low side there, I would say $800 a month on the low side, up to about $1,200 a month, depending on the season and the time of the year. Once they get central air in there, it's going to be easier.
Well, a lot of winter visitors come in when you don't need air conditioning.
A lot of winter visitors, and also, believe it or not, a lot of corporate short-term rentals.
That makes sense.
And you can do quite well on
intersection. Where was this at again?
12th Street and Bethany Home Road.
And how did you find the buyer?
The buyer, on this one, Craigslist.
Is that not amazing? And guess what? I've worked with investors that we found through Craigslist too. A lot of people spend a lot of money on Zillow and different things like this, but in reality, Craigslist is free.
It is, and I market it traditionally like any other agent on the web, on our websites, on all the websites. Zillow, Trulia, Redfin, but on something like this, at that price range, Craigslist is a good place to list it, where you might not get some calls on $500,000, $750,000 properties from Craigslist. There's a lot of bargain shoppers on Craigslist.
There's a lot of investors looking at Craigslist.
Yes, a lot of investors.
And now you've got another listing. Tell us about that one, status on that.
Yes, I have a beautiful home near 56th Street and Cactus in the 85254 area code.
Zip code?
Or zip code.
Beautiful.
Sorry, area code. The zip code.
Beautiful area.
And that's the magic zip code because?
It's the magic zip code because it's a Scottsdale mailing address, Phoenix City Tax Municipality, and Paradise Valley School District.
Yeah.
So it's got a lot going for it. It's one of the more in-demand zip codes.
And tell us about the house. How many bedroom? How many? Kind of walk through the house with us.
4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 3,144 square feet.
Single story, two-story? What is it?
Single story,
Wow.
Spanish style, pool, spa.
Wow.
Big play area, sport court.
Big yard.
Big yard. It's a big corner lot, and it's just a beautiful home, well built. It's a Dix home, D-I-X. Vaughn Dix was the builder.
I knew him.
Kind of well known. Did you?
Yeah.
He very well known, very reputable builder from back in that 70s, early 80s. And just a real well-built home.
List price?
List price was $489,900.
But you've already got an offer.
We just accepted an offer on it. But here again, I couldn't believe this one, $470,000 cash.
Oh, wow. Fantastic. Again, for something like that?
Yeah, so approximately a payment on that at $489 purchase price, the list price, with 20% down, you're at a payment just under $2,400 a month.
For a big home, 3,100
loan.
square feet.
Yeah.
That's really incredible.
That's
and rents are going about
very
$100 a
attractive.
square foot, theoretically. So
Rents are going up a lot right now,
so
too.
$3,000
a dollar a square foot or so
Yeah.
is pretty much where rents are, depending on the area.
Yeah. I'm in $1 a square foot.
Yeah, $100 would be a lot. But
But the point is that you really should talk to. Now, Travis, when you do pre-qualification, we've only got a few minutes here, but you do a full pre-qualify.
we do. I really recommend it. I mean, there's just so many things you want to make sure, no matter what company you're working with, or whether it's us or someone else, you want to make sure you give them your tax returns, give them your bank statements, all that before you get in the car with your agent and go look at some homes.
Yeah, excellent. And let's get a phone number. How can people reach you, Tom?
602-561-1941.
One more time.
602-561-1941.
Travis.
602-753-1402. Travis Wicks at Fairway.
Give Tom a call. He can find what you're looking for. Everybody got to do a break here. 123bz.com is our website. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.